Are you in your 60s and unable to retire, maybe because of finances, but you still want to make the most of your later years? Don't worry, you are not alone. In fact, I know quite a few people who are unable to retire in their home country. So in this video, I'll be sharing some tips and ideas on how to stay active, engaged, and fulfilled, even if retirement isn't an option. So sit back, relax, and discover new ways to live life to the fullest in our 60s and beyond. Hi there, my name is Linda G. Robert. I am your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. I am in my 60s. Actually, I'm 65, and I've had to make a few adjustments in the last little while. These tips are really going to be helpful for you. This may be simple, but still very, very important. Take a deep breath. Take a very deep breath and know that everything is going to be all right. I'll use myself as an example. Years ago, when I was in my 50s, I was looking too far ahead of time and thinking, I'll never be able to retire. I'll never be able to retire. And that's what I really believed at that time. So I had to change my mindset around retirement. I had to look for, at that time, a full-time job, and that was really, really helpful to help me put some money aside. And I really had to believe that by taking it one day at a time, that everything was going to be all right. So take a deep breath and know that everything is going to be all right. Now, that doesn't mean you can't look at your options, you can't put money aside. So these other tips will also be very useful for you. Let's talk a little bit about finances. Now, finding a part-time job while you're also working maybe full-time might be an option for you. You know, if you're unable to fully retire, you can consider finding a part-time job that provides you with an income and a sense of purpose. And I think the last part here is really important. You want to find a job that you enjoy, that you love, that you'll be able to, really feel fulfilled in. Because finding a part-time job in a position that you don't like, that's not good. As we get older, we truly want to find things that we enjoy. So if you're going to work part-time, make it in an area or a job that you truly love. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm working online as a teacher. So it helps me to be able to travel and make an income at the same time. Speaking of working online, one of the advantages of being able to work online is that you can work from anywhere you want to. This is a picture of winter, and right now I am in Mexico. Now I'll be sharing with you some other tips on how you can get an income online, but you need to consider that, hey, maybe it's an option. Maybe you can live in a different country where it's a lot warmer and more comfortable for you while working online. That's what I've been doing over the last few years, and it's really, really been helpful for me. Knowing that I can live a little bit more comfortably in another country, right now I'm in Mexico, that helps me to enjoy my senior life as much as I could. Here's a few other tips for you on working online. And speaking of working online, I want to give you a few other suggestions here. You know, whether you're 40 or 50 or 60, you can work from home part-time if you want, or online. And of course, all of this depends on your skills and your interest. Here's a couple of options for you. You know, people with a specific skill set, such as writing or graphic design or programming, can offer their services as a freelancer and work with clients from home. I am a teacher. I tutor online, and of course, I tutor English online. So I do have some expertise in that. I'm also a teacher. I went to teachers college, and I was able to find quite a few different jobs offering my services online. Maybe if you have a certain specialty, if you have experience in a particular industry, for example, or a field, you can offer your expertise as a consultant, either in person or online. You can also offer your services as a virtual assistant. Now, this has been popular for quite a few years, but a lot of them can offer administrative type of skills online, and everything can be done remotely or from your home. If you're really good with writing, you can offer your editorial services online as a virtual assistant, for example. Maybe you like business, so why not start an e-commerce, an online business selling products, such as through an e-commerce platform like eBay, or there's so many other online businesses that you can do. Maybe you're really good at creating content. So you can write blogs and posts, and you can create YouTube videos like what I'm doing now. Finally, I'm able to monetize my channel. So that took some time, but this is also another option for you. And finally, just one more option for you. You can work as a data entry specialist. All of this can be done online or through a remote job website. So these are just a few examples. Of course, as you know, technology is advancing now and more, so there'll be more and more opportunities for online or remote work. So even if you're working full-time somewhere, you might want to start exploring online work to allow yourself to eventually retire and maybe even travel like what I'm doing now. All right, so you may not have a lot of money, or maybe you're not eligible for Canada Pension Plan or old age security if you do live in Canada. But that doesn't mean that you can't enjoy your senior years as you get older. I shared a couple of examples of what you can do for income, for part-time income. But you also want to, even though you might not have enough money, you want to enjoy your life by maybe pursuing hobbies and interests. You can spend time on hobbies or interests that you've neglected earlier in life, such as painting and writing or playing music. So even though that may not bring you money, or in some cases it might, it's certainly going to help you enjoy your life as you get on with your life. Well, you also want to, you don't have a lot of money for your retirement age, but that doesn't mean you can't stay active and healthy. Regular physical activity and healthy eating habits can help you really feel good about who you are and about your health. You know, I am 65 and I am in pretty good shape physically and mentally, and that has really helped me. Because, you know, once you lose your physical ability or once you lose your mindset, then things can easily change, and your view of your life can become more negative. So you want to continue to stay active. You want to continue to eat as healthy as you can. And of course, if you're exercising, that'll also help you to build some new connections. If you join a gym, for example, you will be able to meet new people, and new people can sometimes introduce you to new ideas. So what a great way to combine staying active and healthy and, of course, maintaining social connections. So why not think about that? You don't need to join an expensive gym. A few years ago, I started a meetup. It was called Walk and Talk, and believe me, a lot of friends that I met through there, I still have a really good relationship with. So I was able to keep fit and get new friends as well. So that took me away from the fact that I didn't have as much money as I wanted, for example, as I was getting older. Of course, another option is to consider downsizing. You can move to a new apartment. Maybe you could sell your house and move to a smaller house. That will reduce your expenses and it'll allow you to live a more comfortable lifestyle. Now, I sold my house a couple of years ago, and you'll be able to see the video up here. I didn't sell it for financial reasons. I sold my house to be closer to my kids, but it took me a while to decide what I wanted to do. So One thing that I did do in terms of selling my house, I talked to a friend of mine who helped me to sell it. And there's another video here that will help you with that as well. But once I sold my house, then I was able to at least think of how I wanted to live. And what I decided to do just recently is to purchase a trailer and to live in a trailer for the summer months, and to travel in the winter months. Now, I don't know how long I'll be able to do that. I don't care, because that's what I want to try. You know, at first I was afraid of even trying it because I was thinking of, what am I going to do when I'm 80 years old? I decided to kind of bring it down a little bit and to think about the next year. Yes, I can do that for the next year, and I'll take it one year as we get older. So I hope these tips were really helpful for you. My name is Linda G. Robert. I'm here to help you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Stay tuned for more great videos. Bye now.